Porter and Xander Mueller to represent the offense and the defense. Coach?
Tough night. Disappointed, frustrated for our guys. For our program, for our fans. Definitely not a lack of effort or intent. Our guys went out there and played their butts off. But just like I just told the team, there's an element of a maturing process that we're going to have to continue to navigate with this team. Couple weeks in a row now where we had opportunities to really, open up a lead on somebody, start to put a game away in the second half, and didn't capitalize on those opportunities. And then just finishing football games, something that we pride ourselves on so much here at Northwestern, have for a long time, and will continue to, to be able to close out a game and find ways to win games in overtime. I am highly optimistic about this football team and where it's headed. Difficult, strenuous wins can be great learning opportunities, just as really difficult losses. If you handle them the right way, you learn from them. You continue to push through and identify the things you need to clean up, and that all starts with me. Things that I can continue to do in our weekly process to put our team in situations to be most successful. But this one definitely hurts. A lot of guys in that locker room that are struggling, and that's because they care. That's because they love one another and want to do special things together. And it'll be good to get back this group back together. For a good Eastern Illinois team coming in here next weekend, and get to work and prepare to go 1-0 next week.
Coach, how do you evaluate Mike Wright's performance tonight, and has there been any consideration of reopening the quarterback battle this fall?
Yeah. No. Mike did some good things tonight, but Mike needs to improve. Mike knows that. We know that, and when we made our decision, it was something that we were going to ride with Mike, and we're constantly evaluating everyone on this team, but no, we're rolling with Mike right now, and he needs to do a better job of valuing the football, taking care of the football, and just operating within the confines of the offense.
And then, Coach, obviously the lose in overtime is always tough. What went into the decision of running the speed option on the outside with Mike after Cam was having so much success early on that drive? It was like 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2. So kind of just run through that. What went into that decision?
Yeah, I think it was a picture that, based on what we've been seeing from Duke, felt like it was a really good play, had good leverage angles on it. At the same time, I think Coach Lujan would be the first one to tell you that the way that Cam Porter was running the ball at that time, he'd like to have that play call back. But that's just part of being a play caller. It's easy in hindsight. That thing goes as expected, as you had it drawn up versus the pictures you were expecting and seeing all week, and it goes for a touchdown. Everyone's telling you what a great play call. So what I will say is awfully excited to see the way that Cam's running the ball, especially in the fourth quarter, and he and the rest of our backs, but him especially, someone that we got to continue to lean on.
Just to follow up on that, the fourth down call, what were you hoping to accomplish? There's a bit of a broken play at the end. What was the call there?
Yeah, no, just trying to pick up a first down, and Mike did a good job of extending the play, good coverage, and gives our guy a chance in the back of the end zone. But we go from 3rd and 1 to 4th and 9 and whatever it was. At the end of the day, first down or touchdown, and feel like we had a good play call. Mike did a good job of extending the play and giving us a chance.
Coach, how do you evaluate your defense's performance against a quarterback with the arm talent, as you mentioned earlier in the week, that Malik Murphy has?
Yeah, proud of the way that our guys prepared, proud of the way that they handled the tempo. There's going to be some learning opportunities for this. Huge credit to Duke. What they did in all 3 phases of the game, but specifically some of the adjustments they made on the offense side of the ball with their RPO game. There's going to be some learning opportunities for us. and how we need to more effectively defend some of those pictures. But our guys bowed up. They found ways to create takeaways, handled tempo well. And the thing I appreciate about Coach McGarland and our guys on the defense side of the ball, they won't be satisfied with that performance. They know there's a lot of areas where we need to continue to improve.
Brendan?
And Coach, speaking of forcing turnovers, your special teams did a great job with that. Had the blocked punt, had the fumble recovery. What can you say about how they played tonight?
It was awesome. When those things are going on in special teams, you should win. You should win those football games. So at the end of the day, we got to convert those opportunities into points. And when we got an opponent on the ropes and we got them reeling like we did there for a little bit tonight, we got to put them away.
Yeah, Coach, can you just speak on Wright's decision making? There were a few plays tonight that really could have went the opposite way. Defense played really strong, but fortunately, it seemed as if the offense was right behind center there. There were just a few throws that easily could have changed the trajectory of the entire game.
Yeah, no, we gotta value the football. We gotta protect it. We can't put it in danger, and that's something that we certainly need to improve on. Mike knows that. Some of Mike's greatest gifts are his ability to extend plays, and he had another big play tonight where he extends the play and gets it to someone late. It's just an understanding between plays that break down and making decisions that are still valuing and protecting the football versus forcing things where you're putting the ball in danger, and that's something that we can't have is putting the ball in danger.
Look, how much do you think the elements affected the game? Both quarterbacks got off to really rocky starts.
Yeah, the wind patterns. Still figuring them out a little bit. Definitely affected the special teams play for sure. In the throwing game, I think we walked away from warm-ups feeling like the throwing game was going to be relatively unaffected. So it'll be interesting to get some feedback here post-game on what Mike thought and what Coach Lujan thought, but. I thought it affected the kicking game. Did not think it affected the passing game nearly as much.
Anything else for Coach? Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, everyone.
Xander, great day for the defense, but ending up in overtime, not getting the win. What are your personal takeaways from a game like this?
Yeah, we had an opportunity to win at the end of the game, up 13-10. We drove down the field and got a field goal on us, so we got to be better there, and then obviously finish better in overtime as well.
Cam, I think going into this game, a lot of people thought you were in kind of a committee with Caleb and Joe, but down the stretch, the team went to you more and more. Was that something you were expecting, or did that come in the flow of the game?
No, we got a room full of talented guys, you know what I mean? And whenever our name is called, you know what I mean, we're going to step up to the plate and, play our best. So we got a room full of guys that can tote it, and Coach trusts all of us.
Brendan?
Cam, on that third down play in the second overtime, what do you think happened there, and what was your reaction to the play?
Duke's defense, they stood up and they made a play. You know what I mean? They're a good, sound defense. We felt like we had a good call, and it just ended up, not going our way. But it's how football goes. You know what I mean? Shouts out to Duke. They're a talented football team and they're coached really well.
And then Cam, just speaking from the competitive side, just your competitive spirit. How frustrating is it to not get the ball on a 3rd and 1, knowing you were in such a good rhythm like that entire drive? So just from a competitive standpoint.
Well, I trust Coach Lujan. You know what I mean? He's our offensive coordinator, and I know he's going to make the right decisions, and he's going to try to put us in the best position to succeed. So whatever happens, I'm rolling with Coach Lujan on anything he decides.
Xander, you guys had a lot of success rushing the passer again today. A couple of sacks, a lot of tackles for loss. What can you say about this team's run defense and how good it seems to be now and how good it can be for the rest of the year?
Yeah, we got a bunch of studs up front. D-line's doing an amazing job right now, getting penetration, pushing guys back, and I've been doing that the last 2 years. And we got a great set of guys that are going to keep continuing to do that. And then obviously we got a lot to clean up, but a lot more work to do. But yeah, definitely.
And then for both of you guys, obviously the special teams flying around all over the field today. a couple of forced fumbles. What can you say about them making it easier for both of you guys, setting you guys up to succeed like that?
Yeah, special teams is a huge part of the game. It's not a full third of the game, but we take pride in it. Spend a lot of time every practice and the off-season, training camp, spring ball, putting guys in positions to make plays. I think we did a great job of that today.
Matt?
Xander, what has it been like working with Mac and a little bit with Braden at the
Yeah, they're both awesome. They're both studs. They've been at the facility every day, working their tails off, preparing for these moments, and they've done a great job. I love being with them.
Then Xander, so just as one of the leaders on the team, how do you kind of just like move forward and bounce back from a game like this and not really let it affect you as you guys just move forward in the season?
Yeah, obviously after wins and losses, using that 24-hour rule of acknowledging that this game sucked and it is not fun to lose a game like that we know we could have won and should have won, but not letting that affect the rest of the season. Obviously we got a great team and we're planning to win that every single game coming up after this, so not letting our heads get down, but continue to stay forward, but acknowledge that everything that we can do to get better and learn from our mistakes.
Brendan?
Cam, you had a lot of success in the receiving game tonight, 3 catches for 27 yards. What were you seeing out there that allowed you to find that success?
Shouts out to Mike, you know what I mean? They were kind of, defending downfield, and it kind of opened me up in some of the flats and some of the check down stuff. So it was good to, catch some passes and get going a little bit.
Anything else? Awesome. Thanks, guys.